very profitable. We'll see if my trust in you is justified.
This job would be like... You could do little something for Sokov Transnational.
I've really made it to the top here. Well, almost.
Спасибо!
When I woke up this morning, I had the feeling that today would be a good day.
Game saved.
Have you finally carried out your orders? Why are you working for me? You simply cannot be trusted.
If what the Ministry of Truth is saying is true, there'll soon be an increase in the hourly wage. Everyone would work for that.
Great! Let us continue. Let's get straight down to business. This benefits us both.
Warning. Production halted.
You're only doing that to provoke me!
Look, it paid off for both of us.
Let's get straight to business. It's yours.
Warning. Production halted.
Would you possibly handle this matter for SAAT? This year, I'm gonna blow our savings on a great car, too. I can kill time somewhere.
I hate interruptions. We're in business.
Great to see you.
The board has its eye. What do you want?
Of course, you're so perfect. Aha! So you've the scientific... Ah, I remember you. Just drop by if you need anything else.
Excellent.
Building selection expanded.
What brings you here? This is your chance. Do not disappoint me.
Registering increasing fertility. Warning. Production halted.
You'll find what you need. Global Trust Inc. is here for you, always.
Thanks to you, Sokov Transnational has experienced veritable Sooner or later, they all extremely profitable.
Green has his doubts, but I think we should go for it.
So this is the beginning of putting in Tier 3. And you think at this point the game will be almost over, but it's not. It actually goes on for another 2 hours. This is because maintaining your income is very, very hard. As you start putting in more production structures, you're also putting in new costs. So what you're going to have to balance, this is going to be really hard, is production structures with trading. So I actually do it pretty terribly, and I will apologize for that. There's probably about 2 hours, probably about an hour of unnecessary stuff here. I would suggest
Warning.
that you,
If you can't find it here, it simply doesn't exist.
get some farms.
You won't
get
do anything stupid
truffles
with that, will you?
and get grapes, and just trade the farm stuff, because it gets to be very, very expensive otherwise. I am going a very long way about this, and I do a strategy called the bust,
Registering improvement in
which you
equal
should do as
balance.
well. So what you do is you're going to need lobster dinners and wine to advance to the 5th tier. So what you're going to do is you're going to put down 2,000, yes, 2,000 total of the 4th tier, which are like engineers. So you got 2,000 engineers.
You again?
And then just hold off on the
It's
lobster
yours.
dinners, hold off on the wine, until you have like a lot of it. You're looking, 40 or 50. Make sure that you have tons of everything just floating in, and then drop a I can't really recall, like Parliament or something, maybe an information center, but it is like the final. It's participation. That's called the participation center. So put your participation centers in. Make sure you're covering a nice wide area.
Your
You might need
skills
to.
correspond exactly to the job specification for this quest.
Yeah, the bust is you'll transport the lobster dinners and the wine in, and you'll have everything evolve at once. And make sure you have a lot of steel as well. And hopefully, if you do this, you'll get 1,000 right away. Now, when I tried this, I didn't get 1,000 because I only had like 1,400 engineers. What I ended up getting was like probably 1,800-ish, and
The volatility of the financial
it
markets
didn't really work
will be
out. So
offset
I was doing a
if this can-
constant rebalancing. I had a lot of disasters happen that kind of prolonged the game.
Would you possibly? There's an
And
element
so-
of risk involved. That is why I am asking.
Yeah, definitely get a lot of farms, get lots of sugar beets, get a lot of truffles, get a lot of wine. Sell those resources.
Got no time for this stuff here.
I will say this:
You?
get uranium mines. They're definitely worthwhile. There's one little island that I pick out that has 4 of those mines. Get all 4. There's this dust or explosive for the heavy weapons. Just build the explosive, and this basically doubles the value of your uranium. Get that. That's worthwhile. And farms. You get that, and you're gonna be set for money. And if you continue
Faster.
watching, and for the next 2 hours, you will very well see like the most profitable things I have going for me are in fact farms and explosives. The lobster dinners and the wines are just
The
huge setbacks, as is pretty much everything else. And the other reason why you should go for the bus is because you're kind of on a timeline right now. You have to beat it before you run out of stuff. So there's only so much oil on the map. You can go underwater for that, and I would suggest going underwater for your oil. That will save you a lot of heartbreak later on. And just do that early on so that you're not like struggling later on. The other thing I would suggest is you know, saving up your lobster, because there's only so much lobster on the map as well, and it's really, really, really hard to find a new source of lobster. So that's all I want to say about that.
The once were agreed.